We attribute the
For
success.
listening KSOM 107.5 The Voice.
Late nights with soul.
Listen, I know what you said. I'm just looking out for you. Well, welcome back, everyone. Did you miss me? On second thought, don't answer that. I'm going to choose to believe you did. Now, for those of you just tuning in, well, you're late. What's the deal? Long day? Work? School, perhaps? Maybe life just decided to throw one more thing at you before you could finally sit down and tune in. Oh, don't tell me you're early. Listen, I know we all love Stevie. She'll be on soon. But for the next 15 minutes or so, you're stuck with me, and I think you're just in time. See, lucky for you, we have just enough time for one of my favorite segments of the evening. Before handing things over for the night, I figured maybe you could humor me. I think we should do our nightly check-in. Yeah, I know, I heard those sighs. You come here for the music. And yet, somehow, 3 times a week, I trick you into a little wellness check. And you keep letting it happen. And I'm glad you do. The health, safety, and happiness of my listeners is the most important thing about this show. Consider this. You can listen to me yap on and on, play songs back to back, play some ads, make a little money for the station, and go about your day. Or you could really listen to me. You could take my advice. You can write in your questions. We can have a little conversation. I can help you through what you're going through. But none of that is going to work if you are not in the right headspace. So, first things first, I want you to unclench your jaw. That's it. Just allow your jaw to relax. Release all the tension in your face. All the way. There you go. Now, let those shoulders drop. Just let them fall. I know where you carry your stress. Whatever happened to you today, whatever emails are waiting for you back at the office, whatever text messages you're overthinking, whatever friends you're worried might be thinking that you haven't responded to them fast enough, none of that matters. It can all wait another 10 minutes. Let's focus on you. Now, why don't you take a slow breath in? Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let it out. Good. One more. A little slower this time. And back out. Perfect. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. Now, look around the room you're in. Ground yourself to the environment around you. Be present with me right here. I want you to find something in the room to focus on. Maybe it's the way the light hits the wall. Maybe it's the feeling of a stuffed animal snuggled up next to you. Maybe don't focus on the laundry basket you've been pretending isn't there for the last couple days. And if you're driving, please focus on the road. But listen closely. Just be here with me for a little while. I'm going to move on to some harder questions, okay? Have you eaten today? No, listen. I mean, have you actually eaten today? Or did coffee magically become breakfast? Maybe lunch? Hopefully not dinner again. Because believe me, as much as I would love to defend it, coffee is not a meal. And energy drinks don't count either, okay? Your body tells you what it needs. If you keep lying to your body, it's going to catch on eventually, and it will not be happy. Those 3 fries you snagged off your friend's plate over lunch are not a sufficient food source. Get some fruits, veggies. Get some meat in you if you eat that. And before anybody shrugs off what I'm saying, think about this. What about water? Have you had any today? Go on, take a sip. I can wait. No talk back, no ignoring me. I'm not talking to somebody else. You know who you are. Take a sip. Here, I'll join you. We can toast to a healthier tomorrow. There. See? That wasn't so hard. I proved it for you. And I'm proud of you. Listen, I get it. You spend so much of your day taking care of everybody else's needs. You check in on your friends. You meet deadlines that your boss puts in front of you. You spend so much time solving everyone else's problems, putting others' needs before your own. So, here's the deal. For the next few minutes, I am taking over. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to be productive. You barely have to move a muscle. You just breathe, okay? Have a snack, drink some water. Take care of your body, give it what it's asking you for. And let somebody else take care of you for a little while. Besides, you always listen so much better once you stop pretending you weren't going to do it anyway. What can I say? I know my audience. Okay, well, would you look at that? Looks like I'm running the clock, so I think it's about time we take a few messages before handing it off to our final song and Stevie for the rest of the night. Now, let's see. Soul. My boyfriend ate the leftovers I was saving. Is this a red flag? No. That is a felony. A relationship is a powerful thing. It can survive poor communication sometimes. Different hobbies, absolutely. Even somebody insisting pineapple belongs on pizza. But stealing another person's leftovers without permission, that is villain behavior. Protect your fridge. Protect your peace. And maybe start labeling your containers. Next. Soul. I just wanted to tell you I got engaged tonight. My fiancé and I listen every evening while making dinner. Well, that's not even a question. But congratulations, seriously. That's wonderful. I'm very happy for you, and I'm glad that your husband finds me as sexy as you do. Tell your fiancé they're marrying someone with excellent taste in radio. All right, what else have we got? Oh. How do I know if someone likes me? I see, simple. You ask. Listen, you would be amazed at how many relationships could have started or could have been saved if people stopped trying to decode hidden messages like they were solving an ancient treasure map. Most people aren't that mysterious. Maybe you're trying to be, but you shouldn't. I think people are just nervous, including you. Probably. Next. Soul, should I wait for them to make the first move? Well, actually, that depends. Are they psychic? If they're not, you probably should not wait for them to make the first move, because somebody has to be brave eventually. It might as well be you. There's no reason to hold on to these feelings. Let them fester until somebody else makes the decision for you. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. What have our little self-help sessions even been doing for you if you're not putting in the work? Go ahead. Ask them. Okay, next. Oh, how long should I wait before texting them back? Oh, I see. This is the problem now, isn't it? The great modern romance. We have infinite access to each other these days, so now we have to pretend that we're not looking at our phone while staring directly at our phone. Listen. If you are timing your response to get back to this person with some sort of stopwatch, you have already lost the game, my friend. Just text them. Life is too short. The rest of their lives are moving past them at 1,000,000 miles a second. And you are going to get lost in the shuffle if you are not a part of it. Life is too short. Next question. How do you know if you've waited too long? That's a good question. I don't think there's a clock. There's not a little buzzer that goes off, no timer that says, congratulations, you've officially missed your opportunity. If you're lucky, life gives you another chance, but you have to take it. And if you're unlucky, well, sometimes you just don't know. Okay, we have enough time for a few more questions if we squeeze them in. Okay, another relationship one. Very good. How do I know if I've missed my chance with someone? You don't. Next question. How do I stop thinking about somebody I haven't seen in years? Listen. When you figure that out, maybe you can write me in again. Feel free to let me know. I'll tell everybody. Do you think they ever felt the same way? Guys, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 6? 6 relationship questions in a row? Did the entire city break up this week? Guys, you know, I keep trying to joke my way through these, trying to give you actual advice in between, but maybe tonight maybe everyone just needed to say this out loud. The funny thing about this job, people think they're writing in asking about advice or simple relationship questions. They think they're starting a dialogue here. They think they're getting my answer as some sort of piece of the puzzle, right? Like I'm going to connect the dots for them. Honestly, I think most of the time, all of you people, everyone who writes in, and half the people who are listening, I imagine, I think they're really just asking for permission. Permission to call, permission to stay, permission to spend another night, permission to leave, permission to try and to hope, and yes, permission to let go sometimes. I guess we're all looking for someone to tell us it's okay. I spend every night telling people not to bottle things up, and yet I'm human too. Here I am, trying to dodge a stack of papers with pre-approved questions on them. All right, listen, I understand where we're at tonight, so I'll give you one final, honest answer. And then we're playing one last song before I accidentally turn this broadcast into a therapy session that none of you paid for. Listen, the truth is, there isn't an answer to any of these. My opinions are just those. They're opinions, and I know I am a flawed human being. There isn't an answer that fits everybody. Sometimes, somebody walks into your life, and they matter. But not because you planned for them to be there. Not because you had a canned response from me cooking in the back of your brain. Not because you were looking for someone or you were asking for them to be a major part of your life. Sometimes they just do. They just matter. Maybe it's the way they laugh. Maybe it's how easy conversation feels with this person. Maybe it's the fact that somewhere along the way, without realizing it, you started imagining what your life might be like if they were still there a year from now, or 5 years from now. And then one day, you realize you've reached a crossroads. You realize that you can tell them how you feel, or you can try to convince yourself that staying quiet is the kinder thing to do. That you might ruin what you have by speaking your mind, by being a human being with emotions that need acting out. Maybe I thought I was happier without knowing. I heard they met somebody else. And maybe I decided I was protecting the both of us by keeping my trap shut. Sometimes you're really just protecting yourself from hearing no. And life keeps moving. People change jobs. People move away. People lose touch with one another. Sometimes it doesn't even take that. Sometimes you just don't communicate. Listen, I know I said earlier that a relationship can handle poor communication, but it's not really a relationship if you're not talking. And suddenly, that choice you thought you could make tomorrow, well, sometimes it becomes one you can't make at all. Sometimes life moves on without you. The funny thing about regret is, it's not usually about the chances we took. It's about the ones we spent so long thinking about, that boiled us from the inside, that rotted our gut until our brains just became used to it. And eventually, life will answer your questions for you. So, if you've got somebody on your mind tonight and the opportunity is still there, be brave. Tell the truth. Talk to them. You might embarrass yourself, sure, but trust me, humanity survived disco. We'll survive rejection. And if it doesn't work out, at least you'll know. Because wondering forever is a much, much heavier thing to carry. God, listen to me. You'd think I'd be smart enough to follow my own advice back then. Anyway, that is all the time we have, everyone. Thank you for listening. You are cared for. You are loved. Now let's end the night the way we always do. Oh, hang on. Actually, before I forget, apparently somebody in management decided that I finally needed a little supervision. So, with that said, we've got a new producer starting tomorrow. So, if next week's shows suddenly start sounding organized, you will know who to thank. And if they sound exactly the same, I would like the record to show that none of it was my fault. Thank you for listening. You've been wonderful tonight. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Drink some water. Get some sleep. And if you're lucky, dream of me. Good night.